are live. There's a little bit of a delay, but fingers crossed it's all working fine. Sorry about the delay, and the lighting as well. Even though I've got a ring light on me, it seems really dark in here today. So hopefully you can see me, but you don't need to. In a minute you'll have your eyes closed, hopefully. Hi and welcome. I'm Theresa Jande from Tree Heart Art Design, Authentic or Love Authentic Me on YouTube and on the Facebook page of the same name. So the authentic side of this is my heart and soul, connecting us in coherence to our creative self. So today I really want to go deep. I want to spend some time in some gratitude. Each week, each of these meditation sessions I cover everything from some tapping to energy work. They're a container and a session and a kind of alignment. Sometimes they're a bit of relaxation and an R&R, but whatever feels right. And today, gratitude. We've just come out of, it's the astrology because I was just listening to it, so it's fresh in my mind, of Elizabeth Peruba saying Mercury went direct on Friday, and for 9 weeks now we've got, I think it's until late April, we've got you've got 4 planets in Aquarius, but there's no retrogrades, so there's no going over stuff, no going over old ground. So this is a chance to move forward. So it's really important that we do that from a place of coherence. So being in our center of gravity, connecting our heart and our mind, and utilizing that frequency so that we're resonating what we want. So gratitude is a really best way to supercharge any manifestations, and this is a really good time to move ahead with things. So whereas for the last few weeks anything that you were, any contracts and stuff, they're open to negotiation, now is a really good way and time to cement things, and so you get clear in your mind and yourself, and your center, so that you can be your best you, or your most authentic you. Let's spend some time doing that. We've got the full moon as well. I'll be doing I didn't realise that I hadn't put it up on Eventbrite because of the issues that I've had with Facebook and events, but that'll be going up later today, and the recording, if you want to join me for the live session, will be happening tomorrow. But basically I record it as an energetic container, so from tomorrow right through the next few days. So we're in the pre and the after, just to create that energy, and capture that energy of the full moon and all the wonderful women coming together all over the world. I like to do that, and it goes out every hour, so you have a recording of me recording live like this, that gets sent to you, so it doesn't matter what time. It can be across the globe. Unfortunately, they're only available in English, though I'm trying to add the Spanish subtitles and other language subtitles. They're not quite as accurate on the auto subtitles, so it might not quite be the right wording. Anyway, today, let's get started. Let's not spend too long doing that. I want you to get yourself comfortable. Remember to drink lots and lots of water for any alignment session, anything. I mean, in general, for your well-being, for your brain, your body needs water. So make sure you drink lots of water. But if you do any energy work and any alignments, always remember to do and drink lots of water to allow yourself to take on board that information. And any affirmations that I say, if you're somewhere comfortable that you can say stuff out loud, if you can say the stuff out loud for yourself, that reinforces that for your brain, for anything that we do. I don't know if we're going to do that today. I don't know until I connect. So closing your eyes if it's safe to do so. Again, much better for your focus, but if you aren't happy closing your eyes for whatever reason, keep your gaze soft or on a particular spot, so your brain is not distracted. The idea is to focus our mind, and go into within. So closing the eyes, just breathe for me. Feel your body and tuning into our body. Allow yourself to relax. If you're feeling stressed, let's let go of that. So giving yourself one between 1 and 10 to where you are, so you can test for yourself. 10 being really stressed. Let's get you, if you're on a 10, let's get you down to a 5. And if you need to watch again, then please do. These are all in the Meditation Monday playlist. Each week is still there for the last 2 years worth. There's plenty of other meditations as well for you to view if I'm not here on the day and you really need it. And please feel free to go to Meditation Monday playlist on my YouTube channel. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in that oxygen, going with it, going around the cells, pumping around our body. With every exhale, I want you to just breathe, let go a little bit more with every exhale, just breathing in and let it go, shake it off. And at the same time, starting to get yourself in a really comfortable position. If you need to roll your shoulders, ideally sitting upright in a high back chair with flat feet on the ground. But if you're laying down, just remembering, trying not to fall asleep, still breathing. If you're laying, just envision, because you're aligned with the earth more than heaven and earth, and just to envision for a moment with us, your feet tapping into the ground, rooting down as if you are yourself like a tree. It reminds me of that advert, I want to be a tree. That's what I used to go around saying as a child, being Theresa. Rooting down and earthing. Visualize that. Your brain doesn't know the difference between actualizing and visualizing. It still feels it one in the same. So visualize the rooting down. If you've got a grounding mat, that's great. If you're outside, even better. But if you're not, if you're by a window and you want to be and connect in some more deeper way, then you can do that through just looking out, looking at nature, or closing your eyes and imagining that you are like a standing tree, rooted down deep into the ground. With every breath, giving back to Mother Nature with the oxygen. As we breathe out, the trees breathe in what we breathe out. Feel also the energy coming down from the cosmos. Take your mind and your imagination up high, going up high above the earth into the atmosphere. Breathing in. I found out recently just how much pressure the air, we always think of air as a substance that's light and airy and we can lift up for, but it's our bodies keeps us from pressurizing with gravity that's actually really heavy, lots and lots of weighted our atmosphere above us. Sometimes you might feel a pressure headache, literally it's because the pressure within is off and it needs to get that access back into coherence. So breathing in, lifting ourselves up in our imagination, going up and up and up and up until you're in the outer atmosphere, looking down at the earth, aware of the roots, part of you rooted down into earth and the other half up, heaven and earth aligned. Become aware of the earth itself and a sense that those roots are you. You are the earth. We are all part of this sphere, this matter that is in this 3D and three-dimensional world. Become aware of that, of your body, and at the same time simultaneously aware of the globe, the rock, the world, floating in its orbit, being pulled by the gravity of the sun around the sun, our star in this galaxy, moving through space and time. That gravity pulling us, moving us, pushing us, just as the pressure of the air in our atmosphere keeps us from lifting off, keeps us here. Allow yourself to imagine the sense of both, becoming one with the earth and an awareness of the galaxy around us, the vastness of space, and breathing in this now moment. What are you feeling right now? What are your thoughts? Are they still? Have you let go of the attachment to them? If you haven't, that's fine. If you have, then great. Just feel the sense of space around you. The moon as it's moving in a satellite around you. Feeling, if you're not, those thoughts, just observing them. Just as we observe in our imagination the moon spinning around us. Presence in this moment, in this space. Awareness that we are still moving, spinning. In stillness we become aware that we are moving. Constantly the earth itself is spinning. We are moving around the sun. We are constantly energy in motion, and the emotion within us. What are you feeling? Be aware, be thankful, because every emotion is an awareness moving from the subconscious to the conscious mind. We are aware of what we are creating, how we are being. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel. Whatever it is you're feeling, if you need to release any tears, if you're feeling that sense of the moon as it's approaching full from where you are in the northern hemisphere, where we have the view of its reflection of the sun, of those light particles hitting it. See them streaming down into the earth. Just as the particles are coming from the sun in the day. Be in awareness of the matter that is our world, that is you, that you are made up. Allow yourself to be, to feel. No judgment of whatever you are feeling. Feel gratitude for it because it brings clarity. Breathe in that breath, the oxygen that keeps us in this perfect proximity to the sun that we are in. So our earth is what it is, the air on our planet, the moon as it moves the water within us and the tides, keeping the transformation, that movement brings life. The movement transforming us in our cells, in our cycles. Sense of gratitude for every cell in your being, for the water that's within you, the liquid within your body that flows around, the oxygen as it's oxygenating the blood, as it's pumped by the heart itself. Tap into that coherence of the beat if you want. Put your hand on your heart and feel your heart beating, pumping life that's there. The breath that's flowing rises and falls in your lungs, in your stomach. Feel that. You are amazing, made up from tiny little electrons, all coming together to make molecules, the makeup and the chemistry and the biochemistry that then makes the cells. It's you, constant shifts and cycles around you. In this stillness, be grateful for every aspect, the growth of your hair, of your nails, of your skin, the constant cycles of movement, just like the electron, back and again, once and again, once and again, bashing together, coming together into a cell, into a molecule, into a substance, and how they're all interacting, all transferring and shifting and creating the life that is you. Be in awareness of that, of your immune system, this perfect, amazing computer that is you, that is aware. Connect with that awareness. The cycle of your breath, you're breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Flow, ebb and flow. And in this moment, just think of what you are grateful personally for. It can be anything from this moment in time that's just passed. So we're constantly creating, always shifting time in our awareness of it. The stillness, presence, breath that goes into your lungs. The time for you, for the life that pulses through you and the heart that's beating. From that to the world, this rock that spins in this cosmos in perfect proximity to the sun, to create the perfect temperatures, to create the perfect cycles, for the moon that shifts the waves. From that deep presence of the more than, the awareness that is you, to your simple morning cup of coffee, whatever it is you're grateful for. For me, my cacao, not coffee. For Mama Cacao and Mother Nature for creating a beautiful, delicious substance that actually does wonderful things for my body. For the wonderful herbs and stuff in nature that we have. The minerals, the plants, for the abundance of life on this planet, for my children, for my family, for this time, for you allowing me to hold space for you and remind you this, what we call divinity, the Greeks called light, sun, day. That's when for them they could hunt, they could be, they could do what they needed. The awareness of the cosmos through time, as it's changing, as it's shifting, as it's evolving, as are we. I'm going to be silent for a moment for you to spend a moment with your thoughts in gratitude. Even if you're just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, say it out loud. Feel it. Really feel that emotion and that energy shifting around you. breathe it in. Visualize it as a living, breathing motion around you, rippling out. As you breathe it in and you feel it in your heart. Feel it in your being in every cell. Being thankful to that which is more than, if it aligns with your beliefs, thank Creator Force of nature, God, Source, Goddess. Bringing that awareness into your cells, gently caressing the fingertips in thanks for this body that is, the physical and the ethereal, both one with the soul that is you. Breathe in, deep breath in. All is well in this now moment. You've only to close your eyes and remember to your heart, all is well. Thank you. Relaxing your breath back to normal. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. As I said, caressing the fingertips. Just gently bringing the awareness back for any guidance that you felt. Bringing that into the physical, the cells. As if you're washing your hands in that energy. If you've got clean hands, just over the third eye, putting that out, just bringing that around the face. And as you put your fingertips over your forehead, lined up together, as if you're pulling open the third eye in your forehead, do the same, just going down the skull, down the hairline, pulling out. And from one shoulder to the opposite, so put your hands in your shoulders with your arms crossed, and from one side, it doesn't matter which, just pull that down, and from the other side the same. And then I want you to take your fingers, if you're going to zip up that energy, as if you're zipping up a coat, putting one hand on your third eye, the other on your belly, breathing in. I have company here, so hopefully that didn't jolt you too much out of it. Thank you, Rocket. When you're ready in your own time, hopefully not in his. Monkey. Coming back to this now moment. He's going. Oh, want attention, Mummy. Can you say hello to the gorgeous people? You want to play, don't you? Gracie's let you in. Thank you for your time. I love you. And thank you for your time. My love and blessings. Please like and share for anyone you feel that would benefit from today's session. My love and blessings. Thank you. I'm Theresa. Please like and subscribe and share, as I said. And thank you. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you again. If you're not joining me for the moon ceremony this week, full moon ceremony, I will see you next Monday. Oh, and on Wednesday, if you're joining for the Art and Soul sessions, if you're into the creative, in the Get Into the Habits studio on mindbodysoulsummits.com.